Welcome to Petty Details, where the crew gallivants down a tree-lined lane of conversation on all kinds of different subjects. Join the crew as they jump in the Wayback Machine in the quest for nuggets of knowledge. Our journey will allegedly drop some petty details on you that you didn't know you needed to know until now. Hello, crew! I want to welcome my co-hosts, as always, Monica and Cam.
Hello.
Hi.
Monica,
little
that is an
princess wave.
awesome hat that you have on.
Why, thank you.
Nice queen wave,
My
Cam.
petty details hat.
And Cam, I thought I saw an ice fog shirt on you.
You did.
Hey, look at
That is
that.
Sorry, it's not.
awesome.
There we go.
Yep.
Do you
Looking
want the
sharp.
back? Hold on. Let's see if I can get the back this time.
Okay.
It's so obvious.
There it
Can y'all see
is.
it?
Yep.
There it is.
Is it in frame? Okay.
Woohoo.
Yep. And my spine just cracked in 4 places.
Nice.
Felt kind of good. Not gonna lie.
You're welcome for the chiropractic adjustment.
There you go.
Yep. All for you guys.
So as always, if you want merch, let us know. And subscribe. Subscribe.
Always.
So you don't miss anything.
So you stay on top of those petty details.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Today is the pettiest of details.
Oh, I'm intrigued.
The whole episode is just one petty detail. All right. So in researching these episodes, right, I always come across weird little facts.
Oh,
And
I love weird random facts. Yay.
And sometimes they lead to like a whole episode.
Okay.
But sometimes it's just a weird little
One little nugget.
one-off fact.
Just a sentence.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I decided that I would do a potpourri, if you will, of things that I found out that may not warrant a whole episode, but
a smattering of information.
They were petty details that I think that you need to know.
Okay. Bring it on.
Okay. So stay with me.
One-offs.
Yeah, because this is going to go a little all over the place. But remember...
And maybe if we say like, oh, this is like a little petty detail, maybe someone has like someone who watches this has like more about that detail that they can put in the comments.
If you do,
yeah,
put it in the comments for sure, because we want to know. If we can build a whole episode on it, then we will.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
But remember, this is always the place that you come to find out things you didn't know you needed to know until now.
Until now.
All right, so
There
I want to start.
She said the thing.
I know.
So I want to start with one that probably nobody younger than Gen X is going to know or care about. But I found it interesting.
Okay.
So Cam,
I'm ready.
Stay with me here.
Yeah.
Jason Patric of Lost Boys fame. Have you seen Lost Boys? Stop this episode right now, Cam, and go watch.
I was like, I don't want to say no, but no.
But he is Jackie Gleason's grandson.
What?
Yeah, and you'll know Jackie Gleason. Well, Cam will not. I love how you're all... Good reaction.
I do enjoy it, yes. The commitment is
it's there.
Appreciated.
So Jackie Gleason, you're either gonna know as Ralph Cramden in The Honeymooners, or Sheriff Buford T. Justice in Smokey and the Bandit.
Yup.
Okay,
that's how I know him.
Has watched that, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm sure that
I do have that
watched Lost Boys too. I can guarantee you that.
Oh,
I'm sure they have.
So yeah, your mom will love that fact.
Wow, Jason Patric, huh?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunked it?
Okay, so the next couple of facts I was actually surprised by.
Okay.
I
love it when she, like starts and then giggles.
It's like when you're about to tell a joke and you can't say it because you were laughing. Yeah.
So the steam train was invented before the bicycle.
No, it was not.
It was. So
the steam locomotive.
The steam locomotive. Yes. So
before the
first
bicycle.
off, we're going to shout out to Scotland for this invention.
Woohoo!
In 1784, a Scot named William Murdoch invented a small steam locomotive prototype. Then in 1787, this guy, William Reynolds, took that idea and made a full-scale version.
Okay.
But the first working model was made by a guy named John Fitch in 1794. And by 1808, the world's first fare-paying passengers were on trains. Okay, so
Wow.
Okay.
1808. But it goes all the way back to
1808,
1784. Got it?
Right.
That's crazy.
However, the first two-wheeled transport that would evolve into the bicycle was the dandy horse that was invented by a German named Baron Karl von Drais in 1817. And this didn't have pedals.
Oh, how'd you get around?
By train, obviously.
Clearly.
Oh, you mean on the bike thing?
He walked
Yes,
it?
yeah, the bike
I
without
think
a pedals.
he kind of walked it, yeah. But
what's the point of a bike? Oh, this is a personal petty detail. I cannot ride a bike.
I cannot ride a
Shocker
bike
to everyone
either.
here, probably.
No, I cannot ride a bike either.
I don't go alone.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Petty
We're good.
detail, we cannot ride bikes.
It took me a very long time to learn
We'll
how to
take
ride a
steam
bike.
locomotives.
Yeah.
Yeah, I once, when I was learning to ride a bike, ran into a dumpster, and that was like the end of my whole love of bicycles.
Yeah.
Mine was, they tried to teach me at 14 years old.
Took them a
way
while.
too big for a small bike.
Yeah.
I hit a hole, and the handlebars hit my chest, and I said, I'm never going back in there again.
Ow.
Yeah. I like flipped. I was like, nope, not doing that again.
Yeah.
I'll walk.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I
trust
think
my feet.
every kid has had
Although I
that
do trip,
particular accident when riding a bike. You just endo over the handlebars at some point in your.
I said never again.
Yeah.
Never again. All right, so we are going to go back to Scotland, though, where the first recorded.
I was gonna say something about a steam-powered bike, but
no. This is where the first recorded bicycle traffic offense was reported in 1842.
Oh.
In Scotland. Nice.
In Scotland.
Don't run
where
a red
a guy,
light,
and I'm quoting this, so I'm going to try and get through this because this is a hell of a sentence. Bestride a velocipede of ingenious design, and he knocked over a girl and was fined 5 shillings.
Oh.
So there you go.
Velocipede sounds like a dinosaur.
Wow.
And I don't even know if I said that right. Right. I'm like, I think it's velocipede.
Yeah.
Velocipede. Velocipede sounds.
Well, velocity makes, so it'd be like velocipede. Yeah.
Yeah.
But a velocipede sounds like a bug, an insect.
Yeah.
Like a centipede.
Doesn't pede mean like foot?
Yeah.
Like legs.
And
I think so,
like velocity. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Root words.
If somebody knows how to pronounce that, please let me know. There we go.
Yes.
All right. So the next fact also surprised me. This one's going to blow your mind too.
I'm waiting.
Are you ready?
I feel like they all are.
Woolly mammoths were still alive when the Egyptians were building the pyramids of Giza.
I knew that one. I've heard that one.
Did you really?
Before. I've heard that one before, yeah.
I didn't know that. Whoa. I knew they were alive at the same time humans were, but I did not know. That's crazy.
Yeah. So
I need like a full Earth timeline
What?
of when things are happening. Because this is wild.
Yeah. So I've also heard one Cleopatra, like in the whole timeline of like history and stuff, Cleopatra was alive closer to our present day time than the pyramid, than like when the pyramids were built.
Did not know that one either.
That's interesting. Yeah, I think like, because like when you think like, oh, the Egyptian things that happen, like you group all of your historical knowledge to one of those facts. Yeah.
Yeah. But it was a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Egyptian history does span.
Yeah.
Excuse me. All right. So the last mammoth died about 4,000 years ago. So about
poor guy.
1983 BCE. And the pyramids of Giza were built around.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went 1983, and then I was like, wait a minute.
BCE. So, and the pyramids of Giza were built around.
In the 80s?
No. 2543 BCE. So.
Right. Right.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, Cam, the last woolly mammoth died the year after I was born.
Oh, oh
Uh,
my God.
uh,
Oh
not a fact,
man.
just a thought.
Just a thought.
Yeah, literally.
Oh,
Literally.
that's fantastic.
All right, so mark this next one down as don't try this at home.
Okay.
But apparently, the U.S. Postal Service was not very regulated in the early days. I know you're shocked by that.
Shocker.
Shocker, yeah.
And as people do, that lack of regulation was taken advantage of.
Yes.
So a few people actually mailed their children to relatives using the postal service.
I have, have a feeling there are a handful of people that would like to do that today if it were legal.
Uh-huh.
In what, a
Just ship them off.
box?
Just ship them off.
So, sort of, there is one recorded incident of this in
Incident.
1913.
Mhm.
An Ohio 8-month-old was mailed for 15 cents to his grandparents and delivered safely.
Oh, 15
For
cents.
15
So I
cents.
don't know if they
That's
just like
crazy.
put the stamp on his forehead or what, but
They're like, ride in the car, Jimmy. Go.
yeah,
He was how old? 8 months?
8 months.
He can't even sit up by him.
Wow.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, kind of ish.
Yeah, you can't walk probably.
Well,
Yeah.
no.
That's
Which is probably a
crazy.
good thing if you're mailing your
I
child.
wonder if they weighed
Sure.
him and like were like, okay, this package costs,
I don't know.
that's why they had to do an eight
They-
month old because
they had to
older,
measure.
yeah.
Mhm.
They had to measure him
Yep.
for
So
dementia.
Dimensions of the
obviously this
package, yeah.
wasn't sanctioned thing by the Postal Service, but it also wasn't specifically called out that you couldn't do it either, not until 1914.
And this is into the realm of there's a warning label on everything because somebody tried
Mhm.
it.
And this
At
is
some
actually,
Absolutely.
yeah, this is actually on the USPS fact site. So
Yeah.
please look it up because I
Wow.
fact checked this one because I'm like, there's no
There's
way.
no way.
hmm
Wow.
Yeah. All right. So
That's crazy.
we are going to go in the Wayback Machine to the Victorian era. Let's talk about something a little gruesome here.
Okay.
Oh, fun. Maybe not.
Different, I will say. So there are lots of stories about people in the Victorian era using dead bodies for science, stealing corpses, all of this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But have you heard the one where the dead were used for paint?
Like to bake new paint colors?
Mhm.
Ew, no. Ew.
I have
ew.
not.
Ew. No,
This
ew.
is my wall. This is
Yeah,
Roberta's
yeah.
color.
This was painted with Uncle Jimmy. Don't mind the colors.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So this actually starts before the Victorians, and around the medieval times, Europeans started finding Egyptian mummies.
Oh,
So these are just random people too. It's not, yeah. I mean, not that it makes it any better or worse,
better. Yeah.
but yeah.
Still.
And somehow these guys got it into their heads that if they ground up the mummies, that they could use them for healing properties. But as
Mm-mm.
with the most, medicine of the day, it was hogwash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
could
ingesting mummy
imagine.
parts wasn't something new to the medieval Europeans.
Gross.
It started before this in Rome when they thought that if you drank / ate / took the minerals used in the mummification process, that would heal you in some way, which it did
How does
not.
that make sense?
It doesn't.
Yeah, like what?
I don't. Yeah. I'm like,
Where are
I
we
don't know.
coming up
Make
with
it make
this?
sense.
It's the same way that they're
Literally.
like, here's some mercury. This will make you feel better.
Yep.
Oh no.
Here's some cocaine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by the 19th century, people got the point that ingesting mummies wasn't good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And they decided that instead, ground up mummies would make a nice paint color called mummy brown.
No.
Yes.
Ew.
No.
Ew.
Yeah.
Just
That's
nope.
crazy. Leave the mummies alone. Why do you have to
Right?
use them for something?
I
Just
don't
leave them
understand.
where they're at.
I don't
Okay,
understand this at all.
now I want to go to like the Sherwin-Williams website and see if they
Look
have
for Mummy Brown.
a
Mummy
shade
Brown.
called Mummy Brown.
I'm sorry, sir, do you have a Mummy Brown? I'm
Right.
looking to paint an
Go
accent wall in my
Right.
kitchen. Yeah.
go to Lowe's, go to the
Oh my
paint
God.
desk and be like, okay, here's the thing, what I'm gonna need.
Dude, I cannot wait
Yeah. I need a
until
mummy.
I cannot wait until Christine hears this episode.
This is gonna be fantastic.
We've got this friend Christine, and she's amazing. Hi, Cletus. But
Hi, Cletus boy.
she cannot pick a paint color to save her life. I mean,
Well,
we
no,
went
she
through
finally, yeah, it
we
did
went
take her a
through
while to,
months of trying to
yeah.
pick paint colors, right? I can't even imagine if I would be like, oh yeah, so this one's Uncle Joe and this one's Aunt Rita and whatever. Which one do you like better? She would be like,
Right.
what is
Yeah,
going
yeah.
Which shade of Mummy Brown?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Aunt Rita has a warmer tone, but Uncle Jimmy has a lot darker tones to his.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Crazy.
none of this was legal, but people were digging up these poor mummies and
Oh,
selling them to
really?
paint firms to grind them up and make paint.
Jeez.
And not
Ugh.
all artists that bought this paint knew that it came from actual mummies. Like some of them just thought it was the name, like burnt orange or something. You don't actually
Yeah.
assume that they're
Oh,
burning oranges
oranges.
to make
burning
this color, right?
oranges.
Oh,
So some people are just buying this and being like,
Yikes.
"Oh, it's like Mummy Brown. Like it's the same color as the mummy. Like I get it." But
What
it
a
was
morbid name, but I love the
actual
shade. Yeah.
mummy. Yeah.
right. Oh, that's crazy.
So there are some pretty famous works out there that are rumored to be painted with mummy paint.
Oh,
If you say the
Mhm.
Mona Lisa, oh no, wait,
No,
a different
no, I
time. Never
don't
mind.
believe
Sorry,
that's
sorry,
one
sorry,
of
sorry,
them.
sorry.
And apparently the last known tube of it was made in 1964
what?
by Robertson and
AD,
Company. Yeah,
not BCE.
no.
Oh,
Whoa.
Yeah, by
Crazy.
Robertson and
1964?
Company, yeah, who stated, "We might have a few odd limbs laying around somewhere, but not enough to make more paint. We sold our last completed mummy some years ago."
They made a joke out of it. That's
we might
crazy.
have some odd limbs laying around. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
That, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And people, it's like expensive because it's rare and it's the last tube. Like
Oh, yeah.
someone paid money for that.
Mm-hmm. But if
For
you look it up,
real.
you can see what color it was. And you can see the
I'm good.
paintings that are rumored to have it. Nobody's
Monica's curious.
quite
I am
sure.
so curious.
Yeah. Like if some of these paintings have it or not, because you'd have to almost destroy them to do some like DNA shit to get it to see
Yeah.
if it was a mummy or whatever. But
Yep.
yeah, it's not
Uh-oh.
a horrible color.
Is it gross?
Not really. I mean, it's
No, it's actually not.
Okay, well now I'm curious.
I was gonna say, I can, oh, let's see if you can even see. If it'll kind of
Kinda.
focus.
Oh,
yeah,
I mean, it's not.
that's kind of pretty.
It's
Not
not
Mummy
the,
Brown.
kind of pretty
Okay,
for a dead guy, right?
Yeah. I'm like, it's not the worst brown color. Like I was
Oh.
picturing much like muddier brown, like much grosser
Mhm.
brown.
No.
I don't like that they're like Mummy Brown paint for sale.
Yeah, that came up
I feel like
on
I
my
feel like I
Google
shouldn't click
search
the
too.
link.
Yeah, please don't.
I feel like maybe you shouldn't either.
Please don't.
I get taken to
Oh.
the dark web. We
Yeah.
should do a
Okay,
dark
here we
web
go.
episode.
We do not endorse mummy
Maybe not.
paint on this episode.
No, we do not. So here's
Please
kind of
do
a
not
better
make
picture, I
paint
think.
of your dead relatives.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that one that's
that is an
circled
actual.
right
That's
there.
pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, it's not a bad brown. I was picturing something like I
Is
said,
there an
just
eyelash
much,
in it? No, I'm just kidding.
much muddier,
There's
much.
a toe.
There's a toe. Careful with the toenails.
Yeah.
What? Oh man.
All
Ew.
right. So you guys ready for the last fact that makes me sad?
Oh.
Oh, sad.
Not
Hit
as
us
sad
with-
as Mummy sad, but pretty sad.
Okay.
So the Three Musketeers candy bar,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
okay, was not exclusively named for the book, which I
Okay.
thought, but was actually named because it used to come in 3 different flavors in one package.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Wait.
originally chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry when it was released in 1932.
Like a Neapolitan.
I need to try this.
Why
Yeah.
don't they
Oh my
still
gosh.
sell it in 3 flavors?
They should do a retro like vintage
Candy.
Three Musketeers.
I agree.
Yeah.
So sugar
Wow.
rations during World War II
Mm-hmm.
saw the vanilla and the
Oh.
strawberry phased out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Dang.
But apparently they brought back in the autumn mini mix in 2007, and it had vanilla, mocha cappuccino, and strawberry. I've never
Huh.
seen this.
Mm-mm.
But
Neither
I'm
have I.
sad about this
Okay.
because a strawberry Three Musketeers sounds freaking amazing.
Yeah, it does. The vanilla one sounds really good. I mean,
Vanilla one sounds really
yeah,
good.
So they've
I
got
want to
like
put
a
like
bunch
all
of
3 in my
different
mouth
flavors.
at the same time.
Right?
seriously.
Wait,
Yeah.
never mind. Let me not say I want to put all 3 Musketeers in my mouth at the same
That's
time.
what she said.
No, literally. So what do we do now?
I'm not editing that out.
No.
I'm just gonna let that sit there
Dang.
for a second. All right, so we will watch if they bring that flavor back around. I know that they do bring back like weird flavors every once in a
Yeah.
while, but Mars, if you were
if they do-
listening, bring back some other flavors. I need some strawberry Three Musketeers
Yes.
in my life right
For
now.
real.
And we could try
Like,
them on the podcast. That would be great if they
We
do
would.
that.
bring
Mhm.
back some like other retro candy too. Like that'd be friggin' fun.
Yep.
Listeners, if you write to Mars, it might happen.
Please
Just
There you
saying.
go.
tweet them or X them or whatever it
X
is now. Is that what you call
Just
it now? Is that what the
Exactly.
kids these days are calling
I can't keep up with social
it?
media.
TikTok them.
TikTok 'em.
I TikTok them. Yes, that's funny.
We just turned that into a
TikTok
verb.
'em.
That's fun.
Speaking of, check out our TikTok.
Yes, although I haven't been updating it, but that's because Cam hasn't been updating it.
Oh, yep. I don't know how to work TikTok. I probably know just as well as you.
That's
I just
sad.
all I do is scroll. I have the
Oh,
attention span to scroll. I don't make content.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at with TikTok. So
Well, those are some petty details about some petty things that you didn't know
Interesting.
you needed to know, but you did.
mind blown
Mm-hmm. There you
with
go.
some of those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Crazy.
All right, everybody. Stay petty, my friends.
See
Bye.
ya.
Bye.